we've always been a supporter of reasonable increases in the minimum wage. You know, we think the minimum wage actually stimulates the economy. We think it's good for low, middle income employees and people in those categories. We think that a debate needs to take place about how to tackle income inequality, but this is absolutely outrageous. The increase is 71% that's proposed over 3 years. Yes, 71%. And we tried to enter into the debate. The industry wasn't allowed to have a voice in it. This is going to affect small business. This is going to affect franchisees. This is basically the fuel of growth in our economy. I think it's actually going to hurt young people. The unemployment rate among 16 to 19-year-olds in New York State is 20.8%. Obviously, we're going to do everything we can to mitigate, and part of the mitigation may be employing less people.
That's what I was going to ask. I mean, you've got to have contingency plans here, right? You guys run the numbers. If this is implemented, what does it mean in terms of layoffs?
Well, I don't think it's going to mean layoffs, Poppy, but
okay.
I think what's going to happen,
hiring?
we're in an industry where, yeah, probably less hiring, probably less growth. I mean, I don't want to sound at all threatening about that. I mean, we wanted to have a debate. The industry wanted to have a debate. I think the industry is actually taking a very progressive stance. And what people forget, our industry is the industry that trains America's workforce. Most people have their first job in our industry.
I just want to say also, though, what we have seen is that it's not really anymore just the youngest workers, high school students right out of high school, that are working in the fast food industry. Increasingly, we're seeing older workers in the fast food industry that are staying there.
The preponderance of our workers, the younger workers, when people move into our industry, once they demonstrate success in working in the restaurants, they get progression very quickly. And if they're effective, they can make management grades or shift leader grades very quickly indeed, and they will be earning far in excess of minimum wage. And I would also suggest they're earning far in excess of what people call the living wage. So we've got a track record of developing people who are good. We give people the opportunity, but I think you're missing the point in that we're the people who start off and give the young people the opportunity to start work. They can progress in our industry or elsewhere. As I said, we educate and help train America's workforce.
You bring up a living wage, and I wanted to ask you that. In your opinion, Nigel, what is a living wage in an American city right now? And I know it differs from city to city. So let's take a New York City or a Chicago or a Los Angeles. What is a living wage?
Well, as you say, Poppy, it's all over the map. And I did look up before I came on air what we think it is in New York State. It's over $12 an hour, but it's not $15 an hour. So okay. I think that's for a family. That is for a family who obviously are going to look after their kids and housing, etc. But most of the people that we employ on minimum wage, and it's not many in our company, and our franchisees are very select about how many are on minimum wage.
All right.
Most of those are the younger workers, 16 to 19.